They actually questioned the Antifa teacher. Let's see what he had to say.
Oh, hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I am a journalist with Project Veritas.
Okay.
Nice to talk with you.
Am I getting...
Don't mind my colleague recording. We are recording, but I think you're going to be more interested in what I have to say here.
I don't feel comfortable with this.
Well, I think that there's been a lot of uncomfortability in your classroom. I'd like to talk with you about some of the statements you've made. I believe you said
I don't know what Project Veritas is.
Well, we're journalists.
Okay.
And you mentioned to one of our colleagues that you have 180 days to turn students into revolutionaries. Would you like to expound upon that?
We do not consent to this filming. We do not consent to these questions.
Well, you're in a public place, and I don't think parents consent to their students being, quote, turned into revolutionaries. So if you'd like to give a comment on that, those newsworthy statements you've made, I think that would go a long way to resolve some concerns.
Didn't we have this conversation last week and you said they should fire people who use their teaching position for politics is bad? What? If a teacher is a literal Nazi and he gets fired, I don't have a problem with that at all. No, obviously. But I do see the difference between a leftist or socialist or anti-fascist teacher and a fucking Nazi teacher. Also, we never fire Nazi teachers, unfortunately.
Concerns in the community.
Shouldn't bring any politics into a secular classroom, in my opinion. Shut the fuck up, you dumb, centrist, bimbified morons. Oh my God. It's like, I swear to God, literally every fucking thing that you learn from a neoliberal education in the United States of America turns you all into like dumb fucking brain dead delusional morons who's like, they're communists, same as like fucking Nazis. A secular classroom shouldn't have politics, dude. Everything is political. They're teaching history and shit. What the fuck do you think? There is no fucking equality here, dude.
I would appreciate some distance. If you could step away, that would be...
Well, Mr. Geip, if you could please just provide me commentary on these statements. I mean, a student voiced their uncomfortability in your classroom with the Antifa flag. Do you recall that? Do you recall how you responded to that student? You tacitly implied they might be aligned with fascists. I mean, is this the kind of behavior?
That's not what he said. He said, you shouldn't worry about that because you're not a fascist. This flag is supposed to cause discomfort towards fascists.
In line with the mission statement of your high school? Don't you give students extra...
Fascism is bad is not a partisan situation. Fascism is bad, or saying that fascism is bad and wrong is not a fucking partisan thing, okay? Unless you're literally a fucking fascist.
Credit?
It's a political statement which shouldn't be in a classroom. Really? That's what you're saying? You think making a political statement against fascism is a statement that should not be in a classroom? What's next, dude? Should we also not make a political statement that, like, the KKK is morally reprehensible? Oh, wait! That's literally one of the fucking laws that Texas just passed. Good job. You and the Texas state legislature is of the same mind. Teachers are no longer obligated to talk about the morality behind the KKK now in Texas schooling. Isn't that wonderful?
For going to partisan left-wing events?
You're harassing.
Sir, I'm not...
The partisan... Thank you, Ultra Peachy, for the 23 gifted subs. The partisan left-wing events, he's talking about like BLM rallies, dude. Wow. Black guy, by the way.
Harassing you. I'm trying to get comments. You're a public school teacher.
I understand that, but
You're a public school teacher, and you're teaching things outside the curriculum of your school. Do you not have a poster of Mao in your classroom? As parents would also like to know.
Okay, this dude is crusty as hell. This dude hates me probably. Never mind. I take it back. Listen, if you have a fucking poster of Mao in your classroom, you probably don't like me. You probably think I'm a fucking CIA liberal op.
Why do you think it's okay to, quote, scare the F-U-C-K out of students to turn them into revolutionaries? Yet you said that you would consider, and you have considered, taking up arms against the state. That's an incredible statement. Do you think it's okay to push these
Bro, it's not real, lol. No, I think this is real. I've already seen some information that I've already seen some information that makes it feel like it might be real, considering that, I mean, the school district already fucking sent out a message about it. My high school government teacher also said you have to sometimes take arms against the state, but he was a Republican, so who cares, I guess. You know, I wonder if how many fucking Project Veritas videos have been done about teachers that literally defend the Confederacy. I wonder, which is significantly worse than being a fucking LARPer who likes Mao Zedong. You know what I mean?
These personal beliefs onto students.
We have to admit the truth. The teacher is probably an annoying guy. Yeah, I know, but like, you don't get fired from your job for being fucking annoying, or you shouldn't. I don't think they should fire this teacher. That's ridiculous. To be fair, even a Marxist wouldn't want their kids coming back home with annoying anarchist ideas. Nah, he's not an anarchist. He is Mao, dude. You think he's a fucking anarchist? No, the Texas Senate didn't ban teaching KKK is morally wrong. No, they didn't ban it. They just no longer fucking have it in the school curriculum. That's not what I said anyway. I didn't say they banned talking about the KKK. I said they no longer require the morality behind the KKK to be in the school curriculum. Anyway, that dude is in a fucking that dude isn't an anarchist. Let's be clear. He doesn't like Mao. He says the Cultural Revolution failed and criticizes Mao for that, according to New York Post. That's hilarious. I had Kim Jong-un too. He didn't. If he did know about you, he probably would call you a lib. Oh, for sure. Still, shouldn't get fired. That's crazy. Or annoyed by fucking Project Veritas. He's way too employed to be an anarchist. True. That's also true. That's right, dude. They died. You harlot. They died because they were not powerful enough. They did not love the Lord. They did not do tithing when necessary. That's why you need to run an ad at the top of the hour. I'll tell you what. Our Lord Jeffrey Jebediah Bezos